Production cost insurance. You've never really been insured until now. Farming is high risk. Price movement in seed, fertilizer, chemicals, and commodities make it difficult to know what your revenue will be from year to year. We help the best farmers manage that risk. Production cost insurance from Global Ag Risk Solutions. Every spring, farmers take a big risk that their revenue won't cover their expenses. The usual insurance products won't help you in a catastrophic event, like a terrible frost, drought, or a drop in commodity prices. Now there's a multi-peril product that gives you a predictable minimum revenue stream. It's bankable. You can use this insurance as collateral with major banks, so your banker can be assured of what your revenue is going to be and lend against it. And it pays out quickly. We understand cash flow is important, so we pay out before you need it. At least 60% paid out before you seed the next year. After all, in the history of farming, red tape has never helped plant a thing. Here's how it works. Farms have many costs to cover. Fixed costs like land, machinery, and labor. Farms need to insure at least a portion of these costs. With production cost insurance, you're also covered for your three major inputs: fertilizer, seed, and chemicals. For example, Paul has a 10,000-acre farm. He estimates he has $180 per acre of fixed costs. He insures his worst-case scenario at $150 per acre, which would be a maximum of $30 an acre of loss. Paul also estimates his seed, fertilizer, and chemical costs will be $150 per acre. Production cost insurance covers Paul for a portion of his fixed costs at $150 an acre and his input costs at another $150 an acre, all for a guaranteed floor revenue of $300 an acre. On his 10,000-acre farm, Paul knows he has $3 million as floor revenue for the year. If your farm is hit with the unexpected, a frost, disease, a drought, maybe the price is too low, or a combination of these events, with your insurance, you'll have this minimum revenue. But that's not the best part. We want this product to reflect and support quality farming practices. Here's what that means to you. Halfway through the year, for whatever reason, Paul needed more inputs. Perhaps a passive herbicide or fungicide was going to boost yields or save a great crop. Now his inputs have grown from $150 an acre to $175 an acre. Because we're with you all the way, your coverage will rise as well. The reason is simple. We don't want you to run up against a ceiling that forces you to make bad farming decisions. When the bugs are coming or weeds are growing, that's not the time we want you to be reading the fine print in your insurance policy. As your input costs go up, your coverage goes up. Paul's coverage went up to $325 an acre, and his 10,000-acre farm now has $3.25 million of revenue. As a result of his $25 per acre increase of inputs, Paul's coverage increased right along with it. Paul's worst-case scenario is the same at the end of the year as it was before seeding, with no changes to your premium. That gives you stability in your operation and lets you farm the way you want to farm. Finally, when you have a claim, you don't need delays. You need action. And when things are at their worst, we are at our best. Global Ag Risk Solutions claims are honored quickly. We help keep your farm growing. Global Ag Risk Solutions.